Hello everyone, this is Sylvia with Pine Kiko Goats. Welcome back to the channel. If you're new, please don't forget to go down and hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much to all my subscribers following along my videos. Hope you enjoyed today's video. I have been planning on getting a new buck. I've wanted to get into registered genetics with my Kiko goats, and so I've decided that I want to get a registered buck because the buck that I currently have is not registered, although he is a very nice buck, Santiago. So I've been on the lookout for a while now, just kind of keeping an eye out for a registered Kiko buck that I can add to my herd and get some of those good registered genetics, because with registered goats you can track the genetics easier and people are more likely to buy from you. So I wanted to go ahead and get on track with those registered Kiko genetics. So on my search of looking for a buck, I did find a really good opportunity. It's a young buck, about 9 months old. He's 100% Kiko, he's registered, and he just overall looks super nice. I saw a picture of him and also his full brother from a different litter, and he's just gorgeous. I was really thinking about it, thinking if he would be the right fit for my herd, and I really think he would be. Now he's at a discounted price because he broke his leg a month or two ago, but it's actually healing up really good, the person says, and he's walking just fine. He can run, so I really don't think that'll be an issue. The price discount is nice because, you know, I'm only 15 years old. There's only so much I can pay for goats, so I got to keep my eye out for those deals, and this is a pretty good deal. So I think I'm gonna jump on it. I think I'm gonna get this new buck. You'll have to wait to see in the video when I hopefully get this new buck what he looks like. I'll keep that a surprise for you guys, but he just looks really nice, really good conformation, beautiful coloring. As I say, you know, the coloring is just a bonus. I don't breed for color, but customers do like that color in their goats, and he's a really nice looking buck. What are you doing, Divine? They're killing the trees. It's about time I probably move them over to a new pasture with their electric fence, but the electric fence is working really good. I'm really happy with it. There's Divine, she's climbing the tree over there. Even when there's still some greenery on the ground here, they go straight for the trees. But anyways, so hopefully that'll all work out and I can get this awesome new buck. Now I still hope to definitely hold on to Santiago. I really like how he's looking. I want to see how he grows out and you know, sell him later on. Unfortunately, I can't keep 2 bucks at once in the long term, so I'm just gonna have to stick to 1 buck, but I do plan on hopefully hanging on to these 2 bucks for a little while and, you know, keeping Santiago. Keep doing probably just some outside breedings with him, see what kids he's throwing, and then I'll probably sell him later on in about a year or so. So we'll just kind of play it as it goes and see what happens there. But definitely hoping to get this new buck. This is just some plans I have. Found a good opportunity, so. So I thought I'd give some context for what I'm about to show in this video. So basically what happened is I looked out our front window and I saw that the goats were out because the electric fence is in the woods, like right in the front of our house. So I looked out and I saw that all the goats were out, and I saw all the goats except for Divine. At first I thought that every single one of them was out and they were just doing their thing. I was perfectly fine with that as long as they weren't eating the plants that we don't want them to eat. So I left them alone for a while, but when I didn't see Divine, I went out to go check on him. I had my bagel in one hand and I was walking down to go see what was up, and here was Divine just looking at me with half of the electric fence just wrapped around and around her horns. It was honestly quite funny. She didn't really have a problem with it. She just kept browsing and eating some blackberries and grass. She was just doing her thing, hardly noticing that the fence was just wrapped around and around her horns. So she was totally tangled up. We had a fun time getting that off of her head. So yeah, it was an adventure. Luckily the fence was not on when she got it tangled around her. She pulled the cords off of the battery, so it was turned off. The whole fence was just totally tangled up around her horns. So we had to untangle it. But anyways, hope you enjoy these next few clips, and you'll get to see a little bit of what happens here.
Oh dear!
Jumped over the entire bucket. And look, before she was just standing there looking at me with that.
Is it stopping her?
No, it's off. I need help here.
Oh dear. How did she manage that?
I came down here and she was just standing there looking straight up at me. It looked like a Christmas wreath for a minute.
She just wants to have a hat.
Okay, you can stop filming. Also, I wanted to talk about Primrose for a minute. She's my doeling right there, right in the middle. I don't know if you can see her. That's Primrose back there. I was really hoping to get her bred to a registered buck, so you know, if I got this new buck right now instead of waiting till next fall, then I could use him for breeding a little bit earlier. And instead of breeding Primrose this fall like I was possibly planning on doing, she hasn't quite grown up enough for me to feel super safe breeding her this fall, so I thought maybe I'd let my doelings grow out 1.5 years old until I bred them and do like late spring breedings for fall babies when I raise up these doelings. So we can kind of stagger it and do some breedings, some spring babies and some fall babies on the farm. So maybe I'll do that. You know, this is just planning. It's not for sure yet. It's not set in stone, but I do have some really good plans in mind. So just thought I'd share that with you guys today. Hopefully I'll be getting that new buck that I saw. If it doesn't happen to work out, I'll be keeping my eye out though. And I do plan on getting a new registered Kiko buck. And then also with Primrose, I do hope to breed her in the spring, so that should be super exciting. Also with the does, an update on them. We're just about to get to the point where we can start feeling babies kicking in the mamas and start seeing signs that they're pregnant. So super excited. Can't wait for kids to hit the ground in the spring and for these mamas to give birth. It's gonna be awesome. Really hoping for some doelings out of Divine. So we'll just see what happens and I'll keep you guys updated as things go. But just a quick update on some plans that I have in mind. Some upgrades to my Kiko goat herd, and appreciate you following along. Please don't forget to hit that thumbs up if you enjoyed the video and ring the notification bell so you can keep up with the content that I put out. I hope to put out videos at least once a week for you guys, usually on Mondays, so keep an eye out. Thanks so much for following along, and I'll see you on the next video.